Rina. Welcome back to another one of my really shitty, low quality content YouTube videos. And today, obviously, you know, everyone reads the fucking title before you click on the video. So like, you already know what's going on. But I got a ISR full catback exhaust for the MIATA that I have. For those of you that don't know, in addition to the FRS, I also have a 2020 ND2RF MIATA. And it's completely bone fucking stock besides like the factory package that I have on it. So, yeah, it's just like way too fucking quiet for obviously like someone like me. I need to be like loud and fucking obnoxious on the road. And like if I'm not, then like, what am I even doing driving, you know? So, yeah, I have a full catback ISR exhaust for the ND2 in the garage. It came yesterday. I'm so fucking hyped. I'm so tired of literally not hearing it when I downshift and not being obnoxious because like obviously that's what I fucking live for. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna be putting on an exhaust. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll include some clips of how it sounds right now. Okay, so ignore how dirty the car is, but here's just a regular clip of it idling. So that's pretty much how that shit sounds. Can't go. Way too fucking quiet. Not obnoxious enough for me. So let's get to fucking wrenching, boys. Alright, so excuse how fucking like ridiculously dirty it is. The matte wrap just fucking sucks. It never stays clean. But here we go. This is the kind of space we're working with. I can't put the fucking hose out the goddamn garage. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start unboxing this bitch. There's no stickers! I'm hyped. So let me go ahead and get rid of this box and shit. Alright, so I got everything unboxed. Here's the whole exhaust. So the hardware seems really like some quality ass hardware, so let's go ISR. Also it came with a gasket and then a little tightening clamp right there. Y'all are doing fucking fire. Check out these welds. Woohoo! Look at those welds, dude. Those are fucking insane. Look at that. Fucking dime. Look at that one. Woo! Woo! Oh! Respect to the welders at ISR for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start jacking up the MIATA. I haven't watched any videos or anything on this yet, so I'm just gonna kind of figure it out. I mean, it's not that hard, it's an exhaust. Back jacked up as high as I can fucking get it. Now we gotta get the front. Fuck, I hate using jack stands. Alright, so now I got this dirty ass motherfucker all jacked up. Yeah, solid. First things first, don't mind the shield. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop that that aluminum shield, so all those 12s all the way around, drop those. Obviously, since this one has a port for the O2 sensor, that one goes up front, and then this looks like the mid pipe, and this is obviously the muffler and everything. Go ahead and take down these shield bolts. So now you can see everything because I've got the shield off. So here's the cat up there next to the oil pan and everything and the mount. So I'm pretty much just gonna go ahead and take off these little metal bracket johns right here and take off these 12s and then those 12s as well. Drop those brackets out of the way, as well as also unscrewing the post cat O2 right there so you can screw it into the new one. Let's go. Pro tip, honestly, it makes it a lot fucking easier if you just leave one of the bolts in, just thread it in a little bit, and then just swing the shield kind of like over and out of the way, because then you don't really have to fight with it when you're putting it back on. Now I can get to that post cat O2 And this part of the exhaust, we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on that side. So as you can see, I went ahead, swung that shield on over, so now I have gained access to the entire exhaust system. So I think I'm gonna start by going ahead and just unclipping that post-cat O2 sensor. So to take out this clip right here, what I like to do personally with most clips is instead of going ahead and pushing on this tab back here, I lift up that little tab right there with my pocket screwdriver, and then I just pull out the clip just like that. It makes it a lot easier, saves a lot of time. All right, so now that I got that O2 unplugged, I'm gonna go ahead and go at these 14s on either side of the exhaust that bolts up to the cat. I'm just gonna go in with my deep socket, my little snap-on wrench, break these loose by hand, and throw my 14 onto my 3/8 drive electric hand ratchet, spin off the bolts, save myself some time. Alright, so now that I went ahead and spun these Johns out, drop this, just like that. So now that's just hanging there, just chilling. Alright, so I screwed it down a little bit. Little John's still swinging back there. I just threw a piece of shit rep wheel that I had lying around right underneath the exhaust right here, so it doesn't fly onto my face and break my nose and shit when I drop it out. And I'm gonna go ahead and finesse this on out. Alright, now to get this little like rubber, Mazda calls it an exhaust bearing or an exhaust bushing or whatever the fuck you want to call it out, I'm pretty much just going to take two of my fingers. See how there's a little lip on there? I'm just going to pretty much push from the back on this, push that bitch on off. Kind of self-explanatory, but I mean, you know. So now it's all that's left is these are 14s on both sides of this right here that connect this pipe back to the muffler. So I'm gonna go ahead and spin these out as well. Alright, so yeah, I went ahead and took out those 14s that get disconnected at from the fat ass muffler, and it's just kind of chilling on the wheel now. So to get off this muffler, it's really just held on by more exhaust bushings. And I'm just gonna disconnect these the exact same way that I had showed you guys previously on the other one. All right, so here we have the muffler dropped, and then I went ahead and dragged the full exhaust up to the front. I believe it's a 22. I'm gonna go ahead and take a nice wrench, unscrew this post-cat O2, get that out, and then we're gonna transfer it over into the new one. Fuck yeah! So yeah, just take a 22 and then break that John loose. And also, if you're a weak ass bitch like I am, then you can go ahead, take your wrench. And what I like to do is, obviously I've used this mallet a lot. I like to take this mallet and sit on it so it doesn't twist, and then just hold the wrench on there and bang on it. And then to this little John right here. Oh, hell nah! Fuck, die. Alright, so to this little guy right here, we're just gonna say, see ya with the dikes. Alright, also pro tip, so you remember how I left that one bolt in on that shield right here, that little plate? So leaving that bolt in allowed me to swing the plate over, and if you're installing this exhaust by yourself like I am, then it's really helpful to get it to be straight by being held up. So yeah, that plate brings it to just about the right level. I'm just gonna go ahead and line this up, put the gasket in right there. I'm pretty sure the gasket goes here. I'm gonna guess it goes here, even though assumptions get you fucked. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and thread this in, get that on. I'm not gonna tighten it down yet until I get the entire exhaust all together, and then I'll tighten it all down. It's time for the more kind of like straight pipe. So I'm gonna go grab that bushing, slide that on there, pop that John right on, and then tighten down this clamp. I went ahead and used my 13, tighten this down. So pretty much what you do is you open the clamp all the way, you slide the two flange ends together. It's not all the way tightened down yet, as well as with everything else. It's all just kind of loose on there, so I can go back over, give everything a final torque down, a nice little ugga-dugga pass. Okay, damn, that is ugly as fuck. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna transfer over these bearings now, put them on here, on these little hanger rods, and then just slide them over just like I did with the other ones. That's the final piece to it, so huge height. Popped on all those little exhaust bushings, whatever you want to call them. We're gonna line up with the hanger. Oh, this is the hardware that bolts this flange up to that flange. For some reason, ISR decided 15s on the nut, 16s on the bolts. If you have one, I would definitely recommend a vacuum wrench. And I'm gonna line up these little bushings with the hanger first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and bolt the flange on there. And then we're gonna go from the front all the way back, tightening everything back down. Oh, hell yeah! Alright, so we are back up to where the cat is. Again, in the front, I do need to tighten these bolts up right here. And then I swung this bracket that goes across the chassis. And I'm gonna go ahead and tighten down these bolts as well. So this post cat 02 right here, because I did cut off the little 10 mil that was holding on the mounting bracket for the stock exhaust, and this one doesn't have any space or anything for it. I just went ahead and I routed this around the harness up here when I clipped it back in to kind of keep the wire away from the exhaust as much as possible so it doesn't get too hot or burn through the shielding or anything like that. So swing this bracket back on over, bolt that up. Woo! Everything is nice and tight. This shit looks so stupid good. Oh, I'm literally so fucking excited to start this thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear out all my tools, take it down off the jack stands, you know, shitty stock height again. And it's actually like 4 o'clock in the morning right now. My neighbors would probably call the fucking cops on me. I will see you tomorrow morning. What's up, guys? Oh, it is currently 4:09. So, you know, it's not like 4 in the morning or anything. So now it's a good time to go ahead and start the MIATA for the first time. So hyped! And here we go. Let's go start this bitch with the new exhaust. Wee. Ah. Oh, it's fucking toasty in here. This car is so neglected. Ah, here we go.
Nice car.
Holy shit! Alright, now I'm gonna move this giant fucking paperweight and I'm gonna do some pulls with the new exhaust. My tint is really dark, so daytime, nighttime. I've got, oh, it's 5/45 and then 20 on the windshield. Oh boy. This shit's about to be so obnoxious. Oh, hot! Oh, fuck Arizona. Well, now I have 2 annoying cars. Let's go! Just the idle, like, inside the car. It's so much deeper. It's so much throatier. It sounds like it has power. It doesn't. But, like, it sounds like it, kinda. Let's hope it's not obnoxious. I'm at 2,000 RPMs in 2nd gear. I'm gonna punch it to 3rd at 5,000. Fucking sick. I am in love with the car, like, all over again. Holy shit. An exhaust made such a difference. Oh. It sounds so much better than the stock exhaust. Well, I'm stuck at yet another red light, so that's gonna be the end of this video. Thanks for coming along with me on my little journey. I'm gonna start posting a whole bunch of videos on my 2J swap that's coming soon in the FRS, so if you wanna watch those, you know, stay tuned for those. Go ahead and subscribe so that you know when I post those. And I'm gonna go drive my Miata around and break in the exhaust. See ya!